The idea of Palagan is something really unique in the history of Bengali music. That Palagan is very hard to label in Western terminologies. We call it Bengali opera, we call it Bengali folk ballad, we call it Bengali rural uh, ancient theater, but that doesn't even describe what the Palagan is. It was the only source of entertainment for decades after decades in back in Bengal. So Palagan is actually a unique way of storytelling. The story is based actually in pre-medieval Bengal, pre-medieval feudalistic society in Bengal. And this was so intriguing. I experienced some of those Palagans back in Bengal in my childhood. I went to some Jatra Pala, and then I find it so unique, so outstanding, so phenomenal that when I started going to some global cultural activities, I didn't find anything similar to this in the art form, in the global art form. So they are actually someone who actually sitting under the banyan tree after the midnight. They tell the story in a very emotional way, connecting to all of the characters of the story, and then they dance, they sing just to create an emotional outbreak. That is actually more or less Palagan. You can say folk ballad, you can say Bengali opera, but Palagan is more about story, but they use all those means of art form just to delineate the main message of the story. As we actually have done 4 or 5 Palagans, and that is beyond our amazement that it was accepted London in such a big way. We did Binonder Kicha in Rich Mix. We did Madan Kumar Madhumala, which is extremely popular, which was extremely popular in Bengal. And that was extremely accepted in London. We had a house park shows. Beder Meye Jusna was immensely popular in Bengal. It was almost a source of entertainment for the generation that I grew up with in Bengal, especially in rural areas. They went to those Jatra Palas happening all around the villages of Bengal, and Beder Meye Jusna was so popular. Then 2 films were made only because of this popularity, and then those films were also very popular. Yeah. So after I was rereading these Palagan from a point of recreation, I was influenced by a great philosopher called Jacques Derrida. Then I found so many symbolic, metaphoric elements in this Palagan, in this Bengali opera called Beder Meye Jusna. And then I found so many resemblance, so many similarity with the capitalist world, current capitalist world. And then I was trying to develop a powerful allegory of current class struggle in capitalism, and especially in world politics today. And I was trying to present this symbol, this allegory, in a Palagan format, with dance, with colorful dance, with beautiful folk music. And then we presented this in Rich Mix. Fortunately, it was a packed shows, quite packed house shows. And then after we did this, we had a standing ovation. And because it was narrated in English, we have a number of known Asian audiences who appreciated this Palagan from A to Z, actually, from beginning to the last. And quite amazingly, we had a standing ovation in Rich Mix. And then demands are coming from all different cities in England. So we are doing it in Leeds on 31st of March, 6:30 p.m. in a wonderful venue called Seven Arts Center.
How good, how magical, how beautiful was that? Ladies and gentlemen, we must, please stand up for the appreciation for this marvelous part. What a great production. What a great production of, I suppose, we don't have Indian tragedies in the sense of Greek tragedies, but we do have this culture, this background.
So audience in the north, I'm sure they don't want to miss this beautiful Palagan, which was hugely acclaimed, critically acclaimed in London. And I am actually targeting definitely the traditional audience from Bengali background, but also which is my major target is non-Bengali audiences. And I would say just come and join and see the best of Bengal, how these fairy tales so connotatively, so philosophically connected with the politics of the capitalism and politics of today's world. I'm sure you will decode so many allegories, so many symbols within the story. We connected with the biblical myth as well with the storyline, and more importantly, all of you will love the beauty of Bengali folk music and dazzling dance. This Palagan, this production is featuring some wonderful performers, and that include a very prominent dancer who will act the role of Beder Meye, the snake charmer's daughter, and that is Sonia Sultana. She did such a great acting and great dancing there in East London. And then a princess role will be played by a wonderful folk dancer as well, Suhail Ahmed, who is the key part of Radha Raman Society. And the king's role, who played before the king's role in other Palagan, other Bengali opera, who is a poet himself, Sarwari Alam. And then music will be performed by a wonderful singer, Jesse Borua, who did such a beautiful job in the last production, critically acclaimed. Audience were singing with the praise of her singing there. And obviously Omol Poddar, the key part of Radha Raman Society, Omar Boddo, who will play a role, a significant role in this production. Shamim Shahan, who will be in the management part of this production. So this Palagan will definitely offer definitely a unique experience for you. I'm sure you haven't experienced this before. If you haven't gone to any kind of production like this is something really new in world music. So I would expect those who are researching about world music, ethnomusicology, they please come and experience and explore something unique, something different on 31st of March at 7 Arts Center at 6:30 p.m.